Down in the valley with it. Okay, I'm not even going to desecrate that theme song because it is immaculate. Season 2, P Valley, the teaser just dropped. What's good, y'all? She gets this Erica Vane coming to you right here on Erica Vane TV with a P Valley video. Yes, we are adding a new series to the slate. I will be giving the season 1 breakdowns of P Valley very, very soon. And I'm also thinking about doing a rewatch. So if you would love to rewatch P Valley season 1 with me before June the 3rd, then drop in the comment section down below and say, yes, we need to rewatch Neal. But without further ado, let's talk about this teaser, what we can kind of deduce, what I'm guessing, and a little bit of what I'm predicting. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my P Valley videos and all of the other dope content I have about other dope series on streaming and network television. You name it, we got it, y'all. I'm just saying. So the teaser is really quick and it's a mixed match of like a lot of things. I think that we're getting pulls from maybe the first 5 episodes. I don't think that it's a teaser throughout the whole season. Aside from this car pulling up, one of the very first visuals we see is Mercedes, it looks like, who's on stage. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is Mercedes in these boots, honey. Because right after that scene, we get a moment with Autumn Night standing over Mercedes in the back and saying, I know that you missed this. I know that I did. And Autumn ain't stripping no more, but Mercedes is back to stripping. And if you recall last season, Patricia Woodbine, aka Mercedes' mama, thought that it would be a great idea to steal her money and steal her space and start her little cult church. So now Mercedes is back with nothing, trying to put some things together so that she can get her studio, so that she can go ahead and reestablish herself. She had a whole plan, y'all, a whole plan that was going to work, except for the fact that her mama is a liar, a cheat, and a snake. So y'all know we're gonna have to see that, you know, her deal with that and how that plays out in this season for sure. And it's very interesting to see Autumn standing over Mercedes in this way, because if we go back to season 1, when Autumn was trying to put her life back together after the hurricane and she had lost her daughter and she was reeling and really trying to she was running from Montavious crazy behind. She was down and out at the start of the season and very much so powerless to Mercedes. But now that she owns the PYNK, it's kind of like she's the one in power. And while they have, you know, developed a better friendship over the course of last season, Mercedes was helping her get money and steal more from Montavious before everything came to a head. And then Mercedes was also there to try to save her when Montavious showed up and things wasn't feeling a little right. I could definitely see that there's going to be a little bit of frenemy energy just in reference to the power struggle, because Mercedes is that, you know, at the PYNK, right? Like she is. And not only does Autumn Night own it, but she's also going to be trying to bring in new blood. She's going to be trying to rejuvenate it and really turn it into an even bigger and better place. And I could totally see Mercedes as well as Uncle Clifford not really feeling all of the ideas. Now from there we get some close-ups to some lips and some eyes, which I believe are Mississippi's with her little fine behind, okay? And then a cut to the audition sign for the PYNK. We get a little peek of Big L with some little lady all up in his ear. Then we see Mercedes in the back room with some girls that look like they about to go close the door. It's a lot happening in a very short amount of time in this trailer, and I'm totally here for it. From there, we get the first look at Uncle Clifford with Big L standing up on a ladder, and they both look very worried. I'm like, yo, who's the big bad this season? We ain't got the government or the city trying to take the space back or the land back, because we not past due. Autumn then bought the space. We own it outright. So whether y'all want to put a casino across the street, down the street, or next door, we still own this. So that ain't the problem. Uncle Clifford, what's the problem now, baby? What's going on? Child. And then from there we get a scene with Andre staring into Autumn Night's eyes, and I'm like, y'all gonna have to let this go. You gonna have to let it go, Andre, because you're raggedy. Where's your wife, sir? Why are you still here? Your casino deal is dead in the water. What are you still doing here? Your mayor uncle, man, he ain't fooling with you no more, because you ain't had the power to outbid Autumn Night at that auction. You are a laughing stock in this town. She already bid you adieu. Y'all done had y'all little tryst. You are, I don't like to call people pathetic, but Andre, you are pathetic, bro. It's not even clear what you want out here in these streets. What are you doing? What are you doing, my man? What are you doing? And it's clear Autumn ain't feeling you because this little spin and walk away in the rain that she about to hit on you says everything that you need to know. Please don't chase Autumn all season 2 because we ain't got time for it. We don't even care. Go back to your wife. Go back to Atlanta. Go back to your wife. You are not about to turn Autumn into a housewife, baby. She's in her villain era. Do you want to die? I ain't think so. So go on about your business. And then, of course, it wouldn't be the PYNK if we don't got women dropping to the floor from the ceiling and making them pole acrobatics do what they do. Like, I am just in awe of the art of pole dancing. And it's one of the reasons why I love this series. They are so authentic and dope in the athleticism and the performance and the show that is stripping, baby. I'm totally here for it. And then they had to give me Miss Patrice Woodbine, who's going to clearly still be up to something. Yo, I'm honestly think that this scene is cut from her in her little raggedy church that she done put together. And maybe on the left there is her little deaconess that's got a little attitude too. This is not a Christian woman. This is the devil incarnate parading like she's a Christian, and that's the worst kind. And I know you're not supposed to put your hands on your mama and whatnot, but I was not mad last season because Miss Patrice Woodbine needed her ass whooped, and y'all know it. And we get the first look at Miss Gail Bean, also known as Wanda from Snowfall. She is in P-Valley this season, and we get a close-up to her with one tear coming down her left eye. And I'm like, ooh, what is going on with her? Her character's name this season is Roulette, and she gonna be a part of the drama, child, and I'm totally here for it. I'm very, very curious of what got Miss Roulette crying in this trailer. And then I think the most confusing clip in this whole teaser is the one where they cut to Mercedes and she don't have her wig on, but she got her makeup on. It looked like she maybe was dancing the night before. And in the background is this little country white man with one of her babies, but that don't look like Derek. Like, Derek is much cleaner than that, right? So is this one of Derek's little raggedy brothers or cousins or racist family members? Because Mercedes looks very concerned. And at the end of the day, baby, you should have let Diamond save you. What was you thinking, girl? What would... Mississippi, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. I'm very concerned of what Keyshawn finna do next season, y'all. Because Mississippi is fly, but Keyshawn, sis is struggling, okay? And then we get a moment with Uncle Clifford, who has to read down Autumn Night real quick of like, oh, you might be the owner, but you're not the boss, baby. Be clear about that. And that's the scene, I think, in Uncle Clifford's office. And it cuts right to a scene where I think that they are auditioning the girls. And Mercedes is there as well to figure out who the next crop of bad bitch is going to be up in the paint. They have a little cute moment where Autumn snatches the tin fan from Uncle Clifford. They gonna definitely be battling over power. Child, when we get to Diamond, when we get the first clip of Diamond and he looks like a deer in headlights looking at Keyshawn, I think this might be the first moment that they've seen each other since all that went down in the PYNK. And he tried to save her. She put that gun on that man. And he really, really loved her, y'all. He really, really loved her. I feel bad for the both of them. I ain't even gonna hold you. Diamond staring at her, she's staring at Diamond. She's still in trouble at home because clearly Derek's little raggedy kinfolk is there to terrorize her some more. I want to say this is what you get, Keyshawn, but I don't want you to have this, sis. I actually love you so dang much. So maybe Diamond can forgive her this season and try again. Like, I just wanted her to maybe have taken the gun and pointed at him because like, no, don't you kill him. I want to kill him, but then she ain't really play it like that. So I'm going to need you to come to your senses this season, Mississippi, because you and Diamond belong together. Cute Mariah Carey, because y'all belong together. And y'all, we get a clip of Lil Murda doing what he do. DJ Never Scared. They up in, I think they in Lil Murda's house and they cranking out a little beat or whatever. Maybe we working on the album. I could totally see that this is like the right after COVID and like coming back outside. So like when we last saw them, he was killing Murder Night, right? And that should have been the thing that like really launched his career. He put some distance between him and Uncle Clifford, but we are going to see them address COVID because we're seeing them wear masks. Like even the next scene after this, he's wearing a matching Gucci mask when he's on his porch and he think a drive-by about to happen. He about to pull that tool out and respond. But I could totally see like a lot of things being put on hold if the PYNK had to shut down because of COVID restrictions, and then he couldn't go out and he couldn't continue to tour, do whatever. So we could probably see Lil Murda being in a place right now where he's really trying to resurrect his career and start that momentum that he had built up before, like bring back. Bring that back. Okay, I keep doing all these TikToks and song interludes. Don't mind me, y'all. I'm so excited. Now, we get a few like little tussles towards the end of the teaser. One that looks like it's Uncle Clifford fighting with somebody at night in his robe, honey. And I'm like, who is that? Then there's this unknown person fighting, I think, at the PYNK. Lil Murda got to pull this man up off of somebody. So clearly, we are not going to be short on violence this season. And then from there, the teaser really starts to pique our intrigue with the close up of Uncle Clifford, Big L, and Autumn Night looking at something that looks weird while they're rejuvenating the PYNK. It looks like they are in the Paradise Room and there's some construction things happening and they're looking at something that might be awry. Diamond looks concerned. This next little scene with a woman climbing the pole in the Paradise Room. This looks like it will be Gail's character, Roulette. Al, I'm here for this. A cut to Mercedes getting that shmoney. And then the very end of the teaser, we get to see Mercedes talking to Autumn Night in her home like, yeah, we good on the blood, because she's talking about, so we need to get some new blood. And I think that's a start. That's gonna be episode 1 where they trying to, audition new girls, and maybe Mercedes ain't with it at first and she about to kick a little bit of energy her way and they're gonna have to figure it out. Y'all, I'm definitely gonna post the teaser onto my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram at ericavane.com, all spelled out, because YouTube be tripping and be trying to flag you and give you copyright claims and whatnot, child. So we're gonna put it up on Instagram so that you can go and check it out. Let me know what you think about the teaser in the comment section down below. What are some of your predictions for season 2? What are you most excited about? I want to know it all. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, hit that subscribe button and turn on your bell notification so that you don't miss out on any of my P-Valley content. And then also give this video a like. You made it all the way to the end, so I think that you liked it. I cannot wait to come and talk more with y'all about P-Valley. I am so excited. This is a series that popped up and took my breath away, had me captivated, that I'm totally obsessed with, and I'm excited that it's returning for season 2. I will see you in the next one. Bye.